Madison's sleeping.
Period.
Madison is
Is she?
sleeping.
I'm not. Not.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Tribal Council. You guys have all been elected by the fans to participate in Second Chances, but sadly tonight, one of you will be the first to go. So I guess I'm just going to start off with some questions. All right, Christian, how does it feel to be in the season knowing that there were voters that voted you back in?
It's like a lot of pressure. Like you want to represent your fans, like your family. Like my mom voted me in. Like I have to we all want to do what's best for our fans. And it's just crazy. It's just more pressure than you already have, and it's just for me it's just a bunch of emotions and because you don't want to let your fans down. Yeah, it's a lot.
Shannon, would you agree with that? Is there added pressure considering you are a vet of this game? You've played before?
Yeah, a little bit, because you don't want to let the people down that took their time to vote you and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like it's a little bit more added pressure, but you can't really think about it because then you'll get too nervous and overthink everything.
All right, Demi, is this season
He just
Demi's
left the call.
All right,
Perfect
I'm
timing.
not somebody else. Justin, is this season different from your original season so far? And if it is, how so?
I think the dynamic of my tribe is different because for season 3 at least, we were on a tribe with 5 or 6 people. So from going to double our tribe, it's a lot different to have to talk to double the amount of people at once. But it's fun and I'm really liking it so far. So no complaints.
All right, Demi, are you back with us? No, he's on mute. Okay, wait. Are you there?
No, he's still on mute.
No, he went off mute. I see. Whatever.
It's glitching.
Okay, wait. I can hear you. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys, he just went mute again, but I'm gonna ask this question. So you guys get revealed that you have made it into the game. You have this high of you've made it after campaigning for 24 hours. Then you guys go to the marooning and see your tribes. Once you guys see your tribes and go to your group, what was the dynamic like then?
Oh, are you asking me?
Yes, Demi.
Oh my god.
I loved it.
So it was
Is that
we
me
just
or is that him?
I kind of forgot, but we were talking about how strong, how we feel our tribe is strong and
Strong.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer.
Okay, you're
all
good,
right,
you're
next
good.
question.
All right, Ned. So you guys get to kind of talk for a little
Thank
bit.
you.
What was it like back at camp?
I feel like we were pretty good. We came together for the community challenge today, but we didn't get the job done. So here we are.
Evan, Ned brings up an interesting point. You guys, get back to your tribe, think, oh, we're strong, but today you guys didn't perform as well as the other tribe. They did beat you. Why do you think that is?
Well, my personal opinion, they saw that phrase really fast. That was just way too fast. But I don't know. We had him beat in the commenting in the puzzle. I think it's just I knew coming into this challenge the phrase was going to be our first competition, and coming from season 1, knowing how hard that was. And just trying to figure out the words was really difficult. So I don't really think it was anyone's fault why we lost. It was just, yeah.
Right. Danny, would you agree with that statement that it wasn't necessarily anyone's fault tonight? You guys just lost as a group? I'll let the tribe get themselves together and allow Danny to answer the question.
I don't think it's anybody's fault what people have been saying, but apparently people have been throwing out my name. Person that brought up any of the other names, so they haven't made it.
Okay, well I guess this is the time to do this.
Okay, Jameer, take the floor.
I mean, you're saying it's someone's fault, but obviously you must think it's my fault since as soon as you get back to camp, you want to throw my name out just because I wasn't on.
I'm the first one who threw out your name.
You definitely threw my name. I had literally probably almost everyone tell me that you were the one, and then you tried to set up a whole plan to pin it on Emily. So trying to get a vote on me, what you really did was get 2 votes on yourself. To everybody, I guess I could just say my plea since I have the floor. Thank you. To everybody, I just feel like voting me out would not be the smartest move tonight. Obviously, you see how Danny wants to play. This is literally the first tribal. All he had to do was say, Jameer wasn't on, let's vote him out, right? That would have been simple, okay. But he took it a step further to make up a whole lie, to try to pin on Emily and continue to lie, saying that he wasn't the one to throw my name out. So obviously he's going to try to play very aggressive, and obviously that was his mistake in season 3, his first season. And it looks like he's making that mistake again. If he's doing this now in the first vote, if he's doing this now for the first tribal, what do you think he's gonna do when we get to merge or pre-merge or even the next vote? He's gonna continue to make up these lies, continue to play aggressively.
This reminds me of the Jack and Emily fight.
Anyway, yeah, he's gonna continue to make these lies. He's gonna continue to play messy and play aggressive. I'm pretty sure he was one of the first people. I'm pretty sure he was one of the first people to message me before when we got revealed and saying that he wanted to visit me. You saw how fast he flipped on me.
Not Emily jumping in. Emily.
Okay, guys, I'm going to try to take this back for a second. Okay. So, Danny, it's very clear at this point that there seems to be some conflict between you and Jameer. Where does that leave the two of you tonight with the rest of the tribe?
I feel like Jameer is like taking an opportunity to throw it on anybody else because he knows he wasn't on. And I feel like I never talked to you. I never did. You can pull it up at the end of the season. I never once reached out to you because I don't fuck with you like that.
Oh.
Okay.
If I message you, it means I trust you. If you
I know what you're trying to say, that I took the opportunity because I wasn't on. The last night I definitely said that I wasn't going to be on. That's why I didn't want to do it at 6 o'clock. And you're the one that took the opportunity to throw my name out since I wasn't on. So let's get that clear.
Yes or no? No, you weren't. There you go.
I can openly say, obviously I wasn't on. Look through the comments. Obviously I wasn't. I'm not like, what if I'm a lie and say, no, I was on. But I was trying to be on. It just, I didn't have service. And I made that clear last night.
Around that much. I haven't even been on. All I did was, everyone was like, Jameer's not on. That sounds good.
Girl, you were the first one to say it. Don't even do it.
Yes. And then everyone didn't say anything. So I said it because you weren't on. Period. End of sentence.
And then you continue to snowball effect down the hill.
To tell Jameer my name.
That's what other people agreed on too. You were
Jameer.
You were the first one to bring it up. Even if other people, sorry Emily, even if other people agreed to do it, you were the first one to try to make up this whole elaborate plan. All you had to do was say my name, plain and simple.
Said, what do we tell Jameer? So what am I supposed to say? Nothing. All y'all are just
okay, why'd you pick Emily though? Why'd you pick Emily?
You guys.
Why'd you pick Emily? Because she wasn't on?
She was at work.
So y'all hear this. So next time you're not, you keep him in the game. When you're not on, he's gonna try to use that as to his advantage and try to get you to be voted out.
What are we gonna tell Jameer? What are we gonna tell Jameer? Did I not ask? I already knew.
Oh my god.
At that point, I didn't say anything, Emily.
You've been talking this whole time, right?
No, I haven't been. I literally wasn't even on for 2 hours.
And then you would say then it's so suspect when I don't talk to you. Why do you think I don't talk to you?
I know why you don't talk to me.
So don't say in the chat when I leave.
Let's get to the vote.
You could. I said your name to him. And you know what? I would have respected that a whole lot of a hell more than you straight up lying to me. Like, I don't really like lying.
No, and I do want to say, I know a lot of you are on the fence. No, I know a lot of you are on the fence about this vote. But I want you to know, just because you want to try to vote for majority in this vote doesn't mean you're going to be the majority in the next vote. You're probably just going to be in the minority in the next vote. So, I mean, you see me and Emily, you know where our votes are going. That's 2 confirmed votes for Danny tonight. So, I mean, I think y'all should, if you wanted to make it an easy vote, get rid of somebody that's playing aggressive. Okay, let's say I'm not on for all the immunity challenges. Would you rather keep somebody that's going to play like this and play aggressive, and every time you're not on, he's going to say, oh, let's with this person, and make a whole lie? Or have somebody that's not on? Like, come on. I don't think the tipping scale is not even, baby. And Danny, you look real
Alright.
frustrated because you have nothing to say.
You said it's my turn now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back
All I
real
said
quick.
was the
Well, I'll let
two
Danny go
things
real
at that
quick.
point I
Anyway,
was
I'm sorry, Drew.
How
I
do you
didn't mean
feel
to
You're
take
this?
good.
over.
I understand sometimes you're gonna have blow-ups, and that's okay. All
The
right,
first one,
so
no, it shouldn't be like this. This is all
Madison,
Danny.
there seems to be clear conflict revolving around Jameer, Danny, and Emily. And what I got from that is that those are the three names that have been thrown out. Has there been any more names, or is it basically between that group of people tonight? Madison?
She's sleeping. Oh.
No, I'm here. Okay, I'm not sleeping. Who wants to go? No, I'm joking. But those are pretty much the only three names, unless my name is going around then. But
Okay. All right, Evan. So when you have, this conflict, these names going around, how do you weigh out your options, and what do you do to make that decision?
Well, I came into this game saying that I'm going to play for myself and do what's best for my game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stand by that. And I'm just going to think what's going to be better for not only myself, but for the tribe. Because if we lost the first immunity challenge, we could possibly lose the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So thinking about what's going to make our tribe stronger.
Mm-hmm. Ned, is it all about strength tonight, or is it also about if we do lose again, what's going to happen at Tribal the next time?
I think what happens next is going to be a bit of a factor tonight as well.
All right. Jameer, you have your hand raised?
Yes.
If you'd like to go.
I did want to add, because I know a lot of people were thinking that they wanted to vote me out simply on the fact that, let's get rid of Jameer this week and have an easy vote off next week. I mean, I feel like it could go either way. Vote him out tonight. Y'all can easily get rid of me next week. Like, it could go either way. So I feel like that's not really an argument. Also, I forgot to add in my plea. I feel like you saw how me and Emily played in season 1. He was the first to boot. You don't know what he's capable of, and honestly, I feel like it would kind of be funny to make him a first to boot twice.
Not funny.
Francesca.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but
My next question is going to go to Danny. Danny, it's night 1, and clearly there's someone at Tribal Council making a clear argument for you to go home. What do you do in that instance? How do you try to rebuttal that?
Well, it's really clear that he just used anything he could to get off net, and that's fine for him because he wasn't on. He should campaign, but you saw how he easily just flipped everything before Tribal. If it's me now, who will it be next? It'll be somebody else. You can't. Everyone saw how he played, but everyone knows how I play. It's not like we haven't seen me in other games. Stop acting naive.
you played how you're playing right now, which is aggressive.
It's
But
not.
okay.
I haven't even been on. I was out for 2 hours, and all I do was sit on the call because I'm sick, and I'm literally.
You made up a whole little plan to.
Made up a whole
What do you call that? It's the first Tribal. I'm confused.
Aren't you making up a plan too? Everybody makes plans. Welcome to
Mine's not a plan, baby. Plain and simple. Your ass is getting my vote tonight. Period.
We
I don't have to have a whole plan. I mean, y'all, the people I talk to, y'all know if I'm with you, I'm with you. If I told you I'm with you, I'm with you. Period. I don't feel like keeping him is beneficial, but I'm sorry.
Shannon.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Drew.
You're
No,
good
fine.
if you guys have more to say.
I mean, at this point, he's just repeating himself. He doesn't really have much to say. So go ahead.
Shannon, when there's this clear argument, this clear back and forth, how do you... Do I hear something? Okay, I'm just going to keep going. How do you pick a side? How do you decide what's going to make the tribe the best going
Is
forward?
Jameer the only other one with his camera on, or is it my computer?
It is your computer.
With you. But I'm glad you can see me.
But Shannon, did you get that question?
Yeah. It's really hard because there's pros and cons to both sides of it, and it's always to the point where you don't want to be in minority, so you're trying to maneuver your way around in order to vote majority, but also get what you want, and it's just not it's not the easiest thing. So that's my answer.
All right. Ned, are there a lot of individual motives tonight, or is it more so thinking, get past this first tribal council, go with the group?
I think everyone just wants to get past the first tribal and not be first group. We're all being honest. So I think we're working more with the group, not individuals.
All right. Christian, once again, I'm going to bring up this conflict, this argument between Danny and Jameer, is it important for the tribe to remove that, or maybe would it be beneficial to keep that around?
I guess it depends on your interpretation of what you think is good and what you think is bad.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, like I guess everyone's opinion is different, but like sometimes having a conflict is good to keep around. Sometimes it's bad. So it's like just you do what you think is best for your game and just go with it.
Justin, obviously there's this clear argument, this clear conflict, this clear thing going on, but is it also, are people viewing individual connections among other people besides Danny and Jameer, and are they looking at groupings and where you're going to line up later on?
Yes, I think people are always considering other options, but I'm not gonna lie. Tonight, the vote is between Jameer and Danny. That's just it. There is no let's see who is it. The vote is between them two, and that's just how it is for tonight.
Evan, you guys have no idea how long you could be on this tribe. You guys could stay on this tribe till merge. There's never a guarantee. And is there that bit of, okay, so it appears Danny and Jameer are on the bottom tonight, but what about 3-4 votes from now? Where am I going to be? Why would it not be beneficial to pull in maybe a Danny, a Jameer, and Emily, and then do something else?
Well, in this game, you want to have as many allies as you can to keep yourself safe. But at the end of the day, you're voting someone out, and it's more about staying good with your allies and voting with them. So you don't want to make any waves with people in your tribe, because if you make too many waves or, I don't know, make flashy moves too early, it could definitely screw you over. And especially since this is the first tribal council, no one wants to make any waves or make flashy moves.
All right. Jameer, you said some people do. Do you care to kind of elaborate on that and go into a little bit more?
I mean, if I did, I'd probably just say the same. I mean,
yeah,
that's what I'm talking
about.
All right.
How is mine?
Like, true that.
I just brought it up, and everyone, whatever.
Anyway, Drew, continue.
All right. So, Danny, you brought up a name tonight. What was the basis of that name that you threw out?
Jameer wasn't on. Period.
But that's all you had to leave to that.
I didn't message you at all. I have not talked to you at all.
I know, but I'm saying all you had to say was Jameer wasn't on, but you wanted to make a whole plan about let's put in on Emily.
I wasn't even the person that said, "What do we tell Jameer?" Somebody else was like, "What do we tell Jameer?" And I was like, "Well, what would be the obvious thing to do? Because it's the first tribal council."
Okay, well, just because asking a question is different from giving an answer.
Period.
Are you saying that I'm the obvious thing to do?
No,
I'm
saying we need.
Are you pretty? No. Are you mad that I'm pretty?
I mean, like I'm saying, I just want you guys to kind of imagine being in my position tonight. And no, I could admit that I wasn't on. Like, obviously, you see I wasn't on, and I kind of I'm like, if that's gonna be you one day when you can't be on, look how quick he is to throw your name out without hesitation.
Everybody was on except you. So what are you supposed to do?
Okay, but then if it's 3 challenges from now and one person isn't on, is it not going to be easy to say the name also?
The first tribal council draws the lines in the sand. For the first
but we've all played this game before. I'm pretty sure we all have our connections. It's not like we're all brand new.
Pretty obvious. I have no connections to anybody because I barely played. So why would you keep someone like Jameer who said he's worked with other people in the past?
I mean, keep your allies. That's what I'm saying.
Why would we keep a wild card?
Somebody that's obviously playing aggressive. Tag team
aggressive? You're the one that came after me. After you. Okay,
you threw my name out first.
Yes, because you weren't done. I don't know why this isn't clicking in your head.
Okay, yeah, but like I'm saying, that would have been fine if you would have just said my name without saying anything else. But you came out with this whole little plan, and you did the same thing as season 3, and you were the first boot. I think history needs to repeat itself at this point.
That's just rude.
I mean, it's the truth. I'm sorry. 2/3.
Oh my god, Drew.
What?
Bray just slid up on my story and called you the F word.
Oh my god.
So all right, next question.
I need to cut that out of this.
Right.
Edit that
all right,
out.
this is a family program. Okay.
Right.
So Madison. So Danny brought up an interesting point within that argument that tonight does draw the lines. You know, after tonight there could be numbers and there could not be numbers. How much is that factoring into the vote?
So
She's asleep.
Stop it. think that this vote will help us be able to find where we want to work with and who we want to work with. And yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Can I raise my hand real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I mean,
Jameer.
I just feel like I'm only being considered for the fact that I wasn't on, and Danny's being considered for the fact that he's playing aggressive. So do you want to be
Discord doing
do you want to be attached to somebody that's inactive or attached to somebody that's playing aggressive? Because if you're attached to the person that's playing aggressive,
Somebody
obviously you're going to get targeted too because you're associated with that person. That's just a question I want y'all to think about.
Demi, it's
Can I
very
hit
clear.
my bong at Tri-Wall?
Yeah, that's fine. Demi, it's very clear that there's a few people going back and forth between the vote tonight and arguing cases. How much of how much is this tribal alive? Are things set in stone, or is this still kind of up in the air?
I feel like it's still kind of up in the air because like now that like Danny they're arguing and proving their points, you don't know who's gonna switch and what's gonna happen.
All right. Justin, what are the chances tonight that after this vote, people from this tribe look back and regret that vote?
100% chance. Tonight is what's gonna define the entire season with this vote right here. Are we gonna go the easy way, or are we gonna go the smart way?
Okay.
And that's what I don't know.
To respond to Josh's text message, Josh, she's not my screen. Okay. Let me see. All right. I'm gonna take this back to Danny. Danny, there's clear, like I said over and over, clear conflict tonight, clear arguments. It appears to be between you and Jameer. What would you say to everyone voting tonight to try to convince them to not vote you?
Well, like, I don't know how everyone continues to say that I played aggressive because, like, I was kind of barely on, and then at the same point, like, he's being aggressive by targeting me and got everybody to turn against me. Like, why won't he turn against you? You all want to say you want to be in the majority, but all 10-1 vote. Like, you still haven't defined the line. So, join my side, vote out Jameer, and we can move forward and actually win the game.
All right, and Jameer, I'm gonna throw that same question back to you.
I mean, like I've been saying this whole time, y'all know where my loyalties lie. Do you want to keep somebody that's aggressive that can flip on you at any second, or keep someone that's quote unquote inactive? I don't think I interrupted you when you spoke, so.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like I said, you know my cards on the table. You know who I'm coming after right now. I just feel like,
who's he going after?
like Justin said, go the smart way, not the easy way, and
vote out Jameer.
that's all I can say.
Ned, with such clear targets up in the air tonight, has there been talk of idols or advantages?
I mean, I don't really know like if there's any idols or like advantages out there yet. Like I'm not that smart, but like I don't know if they're like been put out, but I feel like they have been since we're at Tribal already. So maybe someone has it, and maybe someone's gonna play one tonight. But yeah, I don't know.
It's a ticking time bomb.
All right, and Emily, you know, your name has, you said, been thrown out there tonight. It seems to be less of out there than the other two, but with the possibility of idle plays, advantage plays, how much does that scare you, knowing that it's possible that someone could be writing your name down?
She's hitting her bomb.
She's a little occupied.
I don't see her. She's not on my screen. So.
I don't see her either. I thought her camera was off.
Okay, I will hand that. I will go somewhere else to that question then. Oh wait, she's back. Okay.
Okay, wait. Can you repeat that? I just completely glitched out.
Yeah. How do you feel knowing that your name has been thrown out tonight? It appears that maybe you wouldn't be majority between the two of these who seem to be arguing against each other a lot. But, you know, with anything could happen in reality noted tribal council. You never know if your name's wrote down. That's never good, right?
Well,
You there?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's always scary when your name is thrown out, no matter what. I mean, I'm scared shitless. I don't want to be first boo. Nobody here wants to be first boo. We all fought for a second chance and we all won our second chance. So the fact that like I could be going home tonight, like my name has been thrown out there, it does scare me. But it's like I just have to like stay hopeful. And I mean, if it is my time, it's my time. But I'm not ready to leave. I will go down screaming, kicking, and fighting, and I'm pretty.
All right. So Christian, I'm going to hand the final question to you. How do you think this vote is going to leave the tribe?
Chaotic. Like, I feel like it's gonna be like messy because like I feel like it's still up in the air. Like, who knows what's gonna happen? And I feel like when we go back to camp, it's gonna be a mess, and I don't know what to expect.
All right, before we go to voting, if there's anyone here that has anything left they feel they need to say to the group, you can do it now. All right, with that being said, you guys have 5 minutes to go into your DMs, labeled your name's DM, and send in your vote.
God.
I believe that Rocky will be revealing that tonight. And remember that if you want to make a voting confessional, you need to attach a message of what you would say while you're voting right now. That will not be read. That will not be read to the group. Sorry,
that will not be read.
That will not be read to the group.
Okay.
Rip Drew.
So there's no option for me to keep my vote.
Also, we have a winner. Yeah, there's no option to keep your vote. And if you do get stuffed, make sure you have something to bring. Okay. Okay. Also, I want to shout out season 1 winner is among us tonight. Maybe one of you could be that.
Sienna?
Not Sienna.
All right, I gotta go now. See ya.
The season 2 winner is here too.
Right.
Okay.